Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to be watching an interrogation video. I want to kind of like debate what's going on in here because it's a really a debate because the woman is guilty. But I kind of want to just pinpoint and show y'all some of the stuff that was happening in here so we can talk about it. This is about a woman who murdered a retirement couple in a retirement community. And then she got caught and tried to act like she didn't do it. It's just, it's amazing how people can murder somebody and then play dumb. I don't know how they try to, they really try to believe the lie themselves because, she don't want to get caught. But it's just so, I wish humans can, I'm trying to fix my light, y'all. I wish humans can just, take accountability and just stop, do y'all not care that y'all took lives? It's crazy. But this woman ended up stabbing both of them with a butcher's knife. She broke into their home on this retirement community. And mind you, there's other play involved in this. We have a security guard who he did his job first. He told her to go away. But the thing is that she kept coming back. She came back many times. He called the cops after the first attempt because this is trespassing. Also, she is denying that she didn't do it. She's on video. She was also on video in their car leaving. So, come on. And this woman was homeless, mind you. So, I don't like murderers. I don't even know what she ended up getting. I need to follow up with this case. I'm just watching this interrogation because she did not confess. Even though they know she did it, she was on video. This woman was just not. I don't know how. But we're just gonna stop talking and get into it. Let's go.
Quiet Florida retirement community, a shocking discovery.
I didn't know it was stolen.
A homeless woman, the suspect at the heart of a gruesome double homicide.
I'm homeless right now.
When was the last time you went to Florida?
I'm asking you a question and then you answer me with one.
A couple in their golden years living a peaceful life meet a tragic end. It's a case with far more questions than answers. Who brutally murdered them in their own home on New Year's Eve and why? The lakeside at Waterman Village Retirement Community is located in Mount Dora, Florida. It's known as a haven of tranquility and joy for its residents. This home is where 83-year-old Daryl Getman and his wife, 80-year-old Sharon, decided to...
One thing I will tell you guys, I do know this was a random case. She did not know these people. She probably just tried to find somebody that was by themselves and she was stalking them to see where they lived. It's just sad. People who are retired deserve to retire. Can they not live in peace? Like this couple, having to die together the same night is just so sad. And I don't have no sympathy for this woman whatsoever, mind you. I don't care that she's homeless. I don't care because you took the life of these people. And I don't understand how people could just be committing crimes any type of way now. Being homeless don't mean you can just kill somebody for the things they have. That's not a legit reason for anything. But I'm gonna skip it to the part, y'all, because they finna, I just can play it, so we're missing none.
Live out their retirement years. They were known for their kindness and contributions to the community. Sharon was a dedicated volunteer, and Daryl loved participating in social activities, staying active and spending time with their many friends and their beloved cat Cash. Daryl and Sharon were always eager to help when friends or family were in need. But on December 30th, 2022, at 3 p.m., a woman described as wearing a very unique outfit, who was not a resident at Waterman Village, was spotted by security and escorted off the premises through a rear entrance since her access was not authorized. At 4:14 p.m., surveillance footage captures the woman in the area again. Later that night, at around 10:58 p.m., the woman is seen in the footage entering the property for a third time, knocking on a resident's door asking if she can take a shower. The resident activates an emergency alarm, and the woman flees, taking a set of car keys and a mailbox key. At 2:02 a.m., a vehicle belonging to the Getmans is seen leaving the retirement community on surveillance footage. About 10 minutes later, the woman attempts to return to the property but is stopped by security and leaves. The next afternoon, at around 4 p.m. on New Year's Eve, concerned by the Getmans' open garage, residents contacted the police.
Okay, and that's when they're getting to the crime. So you see her come back 4 or 5 times. So they called the cops the first time. After that, when they tell you to get off the property, I'm guessing if you call the cops again, they're gonna arrest you, like you're trespassing. I don't know why she keep going to people, asking people if she could take a shower. Is the woman mental? This stuff do play a part, but maybe I don't think so. But like, why would you think you can do that? Go, they have shelters for people who don't have nowhere to live, and doing this is not smart because you can be arrested. And then now we know that she took things further, which we will continue the video.
Officers with the Mount Dora Police Department responded to 2 separate 911 calls reporting that 2 people had been killed at the Lakeside Waterman Village retirement community. Upon arriving at the address, first responders say they noticed the garage was empty and the door had been left open. Inside the home, police discover the bodies of Sharon and Daryl Getman. Sharon was found lying in a t-shirt and underwear in the entryway of their home among a pool of blood and white towels, suggesting a futile attempt to clean up or render aid. Daryl's body, bearing severe head and facial trauma, lay with a sizable butcher-style knife embedded in his abdomen. The numerous bloody bare footprints visible on the floor suggested a single attacker, as Sharon did not have any blood on her bare feet, and Daryl had been wearing gray slippers and socks. The Getmans' green 2019 Kia Soul car was missing from their garage. Sharon Getman's phone and purse were also nowhere to be found, and her son later told cops that his mother had left her belongings inside the car with the keys in the ignition. Surveillance video pulled from the area showed the vehicle speeding away in the early hours of the following day. The vehicle was noted by an automatic license plate reader in Greenville, South Carolina, around 4:30 p.m., the same day the Getmans' bodies were discovered. Police issue bulletins asking other law enforcement agencies to be on the lookout for the stolen Kia.
Driver, exit the vehicle!
On January 2nd, 2023, using data from those license plate readers and pings from the GPS on Sharon's phone, authorities ultimately tracked down the Getman stolen car to the parking lot of the Amtrak train station in Savannah, Georgia.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Vicki Lynn Williams, a 50-year-old woman from Savannah who claims to be homeless, is found asleep inside.
Anybody else with you here?
Williams is arrested and taken into custody.
All right, just have a seat.
Williams told police in Georgia that she was in Savannah the day of the double homicide, that she had not been to Florida since 2019.
Okay. She totally messed up the car. You can see it wasn't even messed up in the picture. A lot of people, when they steal a car, especially after they commit a murder or a crime, they try to get rid of the car, but no, she was still in the car after that, found sleeping in the car at an Amtrak station. I'm guessing she was trying to leave. Yeah, I think the car was totaled. It looked like it was like normal in that picture. I don't understand how people could just murder and then go by their normal days. How can you even sleep? Like, you should be thinking about if somebody's going to see you. Like, you should not be able to have 1 inch of sleep. You should be looking around, around your shoulders every day. Like, I don't know, like, there's some evil people out here, man. You can, especially just the knowing the fact that she, like, stabbed them with a butcher knife. Let her talk about the crime itself. People just... I'm pretty sure she most likely snuck in, or they probably just opened the door and she like asked to come in and bombarded them, and then just took whatever she saw, which was a butcher's knife, and started stabbing them. That is so horrific. Just imagine like your parents there, and then you find out that this has happened to them. That is so sad. I just don't know how people can live with themselves nowadays, how people can commit crimes and act like they did nothing. I feel like if I committed a crime, which I would not do that, unless it was like self-defense, I don't know what happened, but I don't plan on ever committing a crime. I'm just saying that. It's like, can you imagine? I would be looking around my shit like going crazy. I would not be able to sleep. People, I just don't understand. Sorry, y'all. I just don't understand how people can do this stuff and go by their day. Like, that is I don't know, that's what psychologically, what does that mean? I might have to ask my sister, because me and her had a whole 3-hour conversation about this stuff. I don't know if it's you trying to like shut your brain off from what you did, but it's insane. Like, I say insane a lot, but this stuff is like, I don't know. These people out here are just, oh my goodness. And we're not gonna watch this whole thing because this is a long video and I don't want the video to be too long.
When the friend approached her and offered her the vehicle to sleep in for a few days. Given the evidence outlined and the defense's possible strategies, the case hinges on the strength of the physical evidence linking Williams to the crime scene, the credibility of her statements, and the interpretation of her actions before and after the murders. This makes the interrogator's job even more critical. The case against her is built around the physical evidence linking her to the crime scene, her possession of the stolen car, and the inconsistencies in her statements. Law enforcement focuses their interrogation on how Williams came into possession of the victim's car, exploring the legitimacy of her claim.
Let's get into it.
Again, my name's Angie Smith, okay? And this is my
I
friend.
wouldn't even shake our hand.
Greg Beers.
Next one.
Nice to meet you.
How just like, I'm sorry, but just think about it. How crazy is it? Like, these interviewers, I don't know how they do it. You know, if I find out somebody did it, and mind you, they know. I guess you gotta put her to the evidence, but they have her on camera. They have her in, like, that's their car. She just had a wig to try to say it wasn't her, try to like make it look like it wasn't her. But with the whole trespassing thing, and then them passed away, and then their car going, it's a done case, okay? But like, you still gotta, like, you know, get her to confess. Really, you don't. If you got evidence, you're good. But just imagine, like, you're going to interview somebody, you know they're guilty. And I'm just saying, any case, like, that's like with the guilty party. You know they're guilty, and you know they're trying their hardest not to talk because, or they're going to talk slow so they can think about what you're saying so they don't incriminate themselves. It's so crazy. I'm like, I just be thinking, I know you're going crazy in the head right now, and that is so funny because it's like, you should not be able to live with yourself if you do something like this. Like, people who commit the crime should not be able to live with themselves. They should be so stressed out, so they should be going crazy. Because it's like, now you have to figure out what you're about to do next. That's a lot of planning. Like, this is a lot to do. You have a lot to plan to try to focus on, not to, like, give yourself up in, like, an interview. Right? In an interrogation, that's what I mean. And now it's raining right now, y'all. Really dark outside. And it's, like, currently 9:36 a.m.
Are you the detective?
We're both detectives.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. She's with a police department in Florida, Mount Dora Police Department. I'm with Florida Department of Law Enforcement. How many kids do you have?
5.
Holy
She got
shit, you're
kids?
mom. You married or anything?
Yeah, I have a ring on.
This introduction is aimed at creating a non-threatening
We see the
environment
lies
right from the
already.
start. The investigator adopts a soft tone, acknowledging William's situation and attempting to build rapport,
5 kids
which
and
could
married.
make her more comfortable and possibly more open to sharing information. This part of the conversation is designed to build rapport by engaging in topics about William's personal life.
Well, when did you get the car? Okay, today, on the 1st. The 1st? Mm-hmm. Okay. The holiday. Oh,
She was about to say today.
when we're all Happy New Year, right? Where are we going with this? Well, we're just talking right now about that car. I told you it was stolen. Wait a minute, let me finish. Okay. They said it was stolen. I didn't know it was stolen when the keys were given to me. We just want to talk about that car. And we're no problem. That's all we need to talk about is the car. Yeah, that's why you're here. I'm not here to, you know, be nasty to you. I'm here to talk about that car. Where that car comes from.
It's so crazy. You know, give these killers, y'all, my eyes water from, like, not this, but, like, I just got through yawning. Like, I don't know why my eyes like water every time I yawn. Okay. These people who commit crimes, they try their hardest, and it's so, like, it's so interesting when you really, like, look at it. You're like, they're trying to ask questions, so what is this really about? Okay, I didn't know it was stolen. Yes, you did, because you did it. But you can see it. You can see they're trying their hardest. That's why they ask questions back. Like, they, like, repeat what you said, so they're trying to come up with something. It's so interesting. I'm like, look at her. She's just like, how am I going to get out of this? Oh my God. I would love to like internship in like a detective place. That would be really cool. I said detective place. In a police station during like interrogations. It'll be so interesting, even though I think I'll be so scared because I'm like being by evil, like that negative energy would just like hit me and I don't need that. But it would be interesting though. Dang, I would leap over on the table if I heard. That's why I can't do it.
Okay. So that's where you got that car in Savannah? Okay. That guy told me that he had a spare car for me to use because I've been walking and
Who?
my feet had, got scaly at the bottom and I've been tired and he said, well, you could sleep in the car. Okay. So have you been driving the car? Yeah. Okay. So this man, do you know him? I do know him and he told me that
She's thinking. She's trying to come up with something.
But I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Okay. His name is Fuller Blue. Fuller Blue. Okay. All right. And do you know where Fuller lives? No.
That's a fake name.
Fuller?
Mm-hmm.
Like F-U-L-L-E-R?
You got it right.
Okay. He's a military dude?
I don't know what branch.
Okay, and he's, how old did you say he is?
I don't know.
Okay. Like me old?
I don't know.
With white hair and stuff?
I hope that's okay with you if I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
When were you gonna return? He said after the New Year. Okay. He was out and about for the New Year like I thought everybody else would be. You didn't think it was a little strange that somebody gave you a car? Mm-mm. Okay. Well, somebody give me a car.
I know her stomach hurting. My stomach would be hurting up in this.
This approach involves directly presenting or hinting at evidence to
Let's
gauge
get
the
into the
suspect's
case.
reaction. In this case, it's the use of GPS tracking on Sharon Getman's phone, which they used to locate the stolen car at a Georgia train station. Seemingly in an attempt to elicit a response, the investigator confronted Williams about the car being from Florida.
Like I said, I just want to know where that car came from. Because, like I said, it is from Florida, obviously. That's why we're here, right? Mm-hmm. And it particularly is from Mount Dora. Never heard of it. Never been to Mount Dora? No. Oh, it's beautiful, little city. That's nice. Yeah? Okay. Do you go to Florida? What do you mean? Well, I mean, do you travel to Florida ever? I think I need to speak to Georgia, the detective. Okay.
A Georgia detective? Is there one in mind you have that you want to
I don't know none of them. Because that's whose story I'm supposed to give this information to.
Georgia does not know about the car like we know about the car. Because the car was taken in Florida.
You
And that's where
guys
it's
need to
not.
talk to Georgia, because I don't know about it either.
Okay. Have you ever been to Florida? Do you have family or
Who
anything that
hasn't
you
been
would
to
visit?
Florida? Who hasn't been to Florida?
Oh, exactly. And when was the last time you went to Florida?
I asked you a question and then you answered me with one. Where's the detectives from Georgia?
We could get one to come in.
Well,
But they're going to ask you the same things about
we need
the
to all
car.
start together.
Okay, and that's what we're trying to figure out is how the car got here. So,
She don't even know what she's doing. She's trying her hardest to like not slip up. That's all this is. That's why she's covering her mouth. That's why she's repeating stuff and that's why she's not answering stuff because she don't know what to say. And I think it's like how are you able to? And I'm pretty sure she's dying inside. She's probably screaming inside her. You know that gut feeling y'all you have when you being sent to the principal, or if you was a kid and you're like waiting to give your parents the report card. I used to always have that feeling because I was like horrible in elementary school. I talked too much and I was like poor in like the education. I'm not good in math. Poor. That's what I'm saying. Like poor. Like I'm bad at math. So I used to hate giving my mom that report card, and my stomach would just like sink. So I'm wondering if it's like that feeling, or when you get arrested, you're like, oh my God, now I have to give my mom a ticket. I did that too. Got pulled over twice, and I was like, God, I'm never telling her. She eventually found out, but anyways, look, it's like, well, I was going over the speed limit a little bit. I don't do illegal stuff. I drive perfect now, though. I bet you that. But like this woman, it's like And then and the thing is that they try to get an attitude with the detectives, like, you just didn't murder somebody. The audacity of these people. Okay, let me speed this up a little bit, okay? I really don't want this video too long.
So I gave it to him. If it's one of those misunderstandings,
And there's just
what happened.
ease it in with the
that's-
car.
That's why Savannah's here. The tag also had, like, a little tag reader. It hit in South Carolina. So today's
And we have a new
the
detective,
third,
by the way.
which is Tuesday. So I guess when we found you, it was Monday yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Did you stayed in the car last night
Yes.
at the train station?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the night before, did you stay there as well at the train station?
Monday, Tuesday, yes, because today is the third, 2 days.
I guess it would be Sunday night.
Yes.
You were at the train station
Mhm.
Sunday night?
Yes.
Okay. In the car?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
The car
And
wasn't there.
I guess it would have been Saturday that he gave you the car?
Sunday.
Sunday. So you got Sunday and then you stayed there Sunday
Yeah.
night. And I didn't hear who you said the guy from earlier.
Who?
Who was the guy? Yeah,
Fuller Blue, they wrote it down.
Fuller Blue.
She's sticking to that name. That's so funny.
I want to say that name sounds familiar because it's Fuller. I mean, he's from Savannah, right?
Brunswick.
Brunswick.
But he's lives in Savannah.
I'm gonna show you a picture.
Y'all know something? For somebody who don't know his, like, much about him, she know where he lived, like, where he was from and stuff. I thought that was so interesting. Like, you don't know much about him, but okay.
You're good.
Is that a real dude?
This is crazy.
Who is that?
That's him.
Fuller? Fuller?
Yeah.
He's been arrested before, so that's a photograph of him.
He's trying to get me in some.
Was that a real dude? Because I feel like they
Pointing
was
out
like lying.
inconsistencies in the suspect's narrative forces them to address discrepancies and potentially correct their story.
I've seen some addresses that you had used to live in Florida as well, or stayed there at some point.
I stayed in Jacksonville for a minute, I mean, but it wasn't a home.
Jacksonville. Was that this year, last year, a while back?
That was a while back.
Okay. When was the last time you were in Florida?
A while back, like I just told you.
Days, weeks, months?
No. This was a couple years ago.
A couple years ago. Was that the last time you'd been there?
Yeah.
Williams's claim of not being in Florida since 2019 contradicted surveillance footage allegedly showing her in the area around the time of the murders.
Do you recognize that photo?
Where are they going?
I don't know. I'm seeing if you can pay attention first in the photo. Do you recognize those shoes?
I got a pair, but that ain't the only pair.
Oh, what do you mean?
I mean, when they made those pair of shoes that you guys have in the bag that you got off my feet, they didn't break the mold.
That's the same shoes, though?
I think they have them in the mall.
Yeah.
That's where I bought them.
Okay. What about that photo right there?
It's her face.
Do you recognize the person in that photo? What about that outfit?
This is so
That's what I
funny.
mean. That's what you're asking. I mean, everybody has that color.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is that just, we talked about.
Even her face right there, like, that's you, honey. I don't know how people, okay, they try their hardest to be like, that's not me, it's you. Who else is it? It's you, and that's a clear photo.
And I was looking, what you described as an outfit is the white shoes and the pants you told me you had on, the black pants.
Okay.
And the reason Florida's here is because the car itself was taken during an incident, a crime scene.
I did talk to Fuller, and he
Him, that's a real man. I guess he's
No.
also a criminal or ex-convict.
You talked to Fuller about
Criminals do know each other.
what the car, he gave me the car, he didn't mention that it was stolen, so that's why I took it.
okay.
If he would have told me all this, it wouldn't have been in my possession.
Let's get into it. Oh, the crime
The
itself.
detectives encouraged Vicki Lynn Williams to provide a narrative. This approach is a common interrogation strategy intended to elicit information in a non-confrontational manner, allowing the person being questioned to offer explanations that might reveal more about their actions and intentions.
So you get coffee, you hang at the bus station, so you talk to a couple of people who just didn't know who they were.
Yes.
All right. And then that night, which was New Year's night, Tell me where you went then.
That was the 31st.
31st Saturday.
That was, I started walking around and then I ran into Fuller when I went on the east side.
Which was Sunday, you said, the next
Yeah.
day. Help me out where you were Friday.
Same places. I do the same walk.
Honestly, I mean, this picture looks like you.
Yeah, they say all black people look alike.
Not at all. I've been in the
I mean,
city.
I'm just saying.
Listen, I've been in the city a long time, and you see all kinds of different people, and I don't think all black people look.
All black people don't look alike. You know, I don't. All white people don't look alike sometimes. You know, it's just what your mind thinks. So the fact that I even think some white people look alike, well, some people do be looking alike. A lot of Asians look alike. Some black people do look alike, but not everybody. That's her face, basically. That's what I'm saying. That's her face. I guess I'm gonna tell y'all at the end of this video too. I found out.
Right, but
That's nice.
what I'm getting at is this picture looks like you, especially you don't have the wig on. Like I told you, I was going to look at different cameras from different hotels and all kind of different stuff. It doesn't help me when you're saying, "Oh, that ain't me," you know. But if I can find stuff that I'm looking for, right? Because you told me you went and got coffee, you told me you were crossing the bus station and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you want to take another look at the photo?
I said no. I mean, not no to the photo, but I'm saying no, that's not me.
I'm asking if you recognize the photo.
No, I don't.
The photos are the owner of the vehicle. Did those people give you the car and you're missing something in your timelines that you're kind of sketchy with it, like you just don't know when?
I never met those people before. This is the first time I've seen this photo.
Yeah. Never met them before? Every time you've run into them, maybe, but don't remember?
You know that looks like you.
He looks like me.
Look at it.
You think back, is there something that you may have run into them you just don't recall? At the moment, you know,
I used to work in the medical field, and I'm wondering if that could be one of my patients from a long, long time ago. It looks like.
Okay, now the woman playing. You know what? I'd be like, look, they need some more aggressive detectives in here, because at this point, I'm like, you really playing in our faces and prolonging this that don't need to be prolonged. Like, come on. Once again, even if she said that, I'd be like, okay, so you possibly knew her. Like, they could do that too.
I seen him at Carrie Hilliard when I was sitting there.
come on. Really?
Yeah.
Well, tell me about it.
He just was sitting there with his wife, but it wasn't the lady that was there. It was another woman. But
Also, look at this. She's lying. She don't know the dude. Like, she didn't know him. She was just stalking him. I'm pretty sure that's the story. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened. She didn't know him. She just attacked him. Because she's coming up with a story that he was sitting with another lady with blonde hair. Isn't it funny how people don't remember stuff? Then they come up with all the stuff they so-called remember. That's so interesting. You'd be like, I thought you didn't remember nothing before. And now you know about this man without his wife with another woman who was blonde. God, the stories this lady telling, and she sounded normal in this video, so wait till I tell y'all at the end. But yeah, it's crazy what people can remember, right?
Are you sure it was that guy?
yeah. We said Happy New Year to one another, all of us at the table.
And she just said she's never seen them
I started
before.
the conversation. I said Happy New Year, y'all, and they said it back. And I sat across from them, and we just glanced at each other every now and then while we were eating, and looked like
Girl,
they
he
were
wasn't looking
enjoying
at you.
food. He seemed like a Santa Claus type of guy. Like,
Yeah.
they looked like they were creeping around.
Yeah?
Yeah, but having fun. Yeah.
If you can help me figure out why you're in this photo, then I can help figure out what's actually going on.
Only thing I can tell you is that's not me.
This is the time to be honest, okay? And
Like I said, we need some more aggressiveness in this video.
You finally being honest, and that's what we're looking for. Okay, I'm telling you, that's what we're looking for. This is you in the photo. You know it. I know it. God knows it. Okay.
If you say that,
It is.
well,
all right?
I say something different. No.
Well, hear me out. Okay. The people that I showed you, those pictures of, they're dead. I think that's why you recognize that photo and think Carrie Hilliard's come up. And this is the thing.
No, why would I see him at karaoke and turn around and
You
see him
didn't.
and I wasn't there?
Maybe she did, and that's why she attacked him.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, if you're, tagging and pulling on this.
You don't
The
have,
answer is no, I'm sorry, and I'm not gonna say anything else. You're talking to yourself at this point.
Like, she's doing it just because she don't know what to say, and that's all she can say, that that's not me. I would be like, that's not you. We have different angles with you walking all around here. We have you literally, like, right in front of the camera. You're in their car. And it's so crazy how people just really, she don't know what to say. That's all it is. Obviously she knows it's her. She's like, I'm just gonna keep saying it's not me because it'll hopefully work in my favor, which it will not, because everybody knows it's her. It's just like, how can you live with yourself? I will literally be like, how can you live with yourself, you disgusting piece of trash? I call everybody trash, you murder, I don't care. But oh my goodness, I can't with these people.
I wasn't there.
okay. This is your time to tell the truth. And the problem is you're an honest woman. You are. I can tell you're an honest, kind woman.
Okay, they just trying to get her to confess, but we know that's not
That's what we're
true.
looking for, right? We're looking at the truth.
Lies all over this interview.
We know the truth about Fuller. You can tell a very easy, simple, honest truth that will make you feel 1,000 times better if you just say and tell us about this picture. You don't want to tell us about this picture, and you sound foolish. You do. And I don't mean that insultingly.
You need to talk to my attorney. I'm done. Because you're saying stuff that is not true about me.
The surveillance footage that showed the woman wandering around Waterman Village around the time of the Getmans murders also showed that woman leaving the Getmans' car hours before the couple was found dead. When Williams was shown the screenshots from
The evidence is that they had the woman stalking them, like walking around this whole building. They have evidence of her stuff in the dryer in their house. Like, come on, like, it's nothing else to this. It's a shut down case. But what I wanted to tell you guys is that I found out that she was sentenced. She was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. They weren't going to say, they were just talking about the interrogation on here. She was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, but they said she was mentally ill, that she has psychiatric problems. Is that psychiatric problem, an illness or something, they believe. She was also unfit to stand trial. You know, people can make themselves, like, they can fake it till they make it. This woman's, you could play this interview, this woman sounds so normal. So I don't understand how that would, like, be a thing. But you can easily, these criminals know how to play crazy. Oh my goodness, that made me so mad. So I don't know if she's going to be, like, what they're going to give her. Because I don't believe she was not charged, like, she was not sentenced yet. She's in prison. But she was just not, like, I think given the full thing yet. Because there's so much still going on. But she was, I do believe, could be wrong. I know they have not given her the death penalty yet, but that's what they want. They're trying to go for, because that state. But yeah, the lies throughout this video, she did not sound mentally ill. This woman was talking normal, pointing at stuff. She was aware. She wasn't acting crazy. She wasn't acting crazy when they, and not trying to say mentally ill people are crazy. Let me say that. I'm just saying. She wasn't acting like she had issues when they arrested her. You know, if she really wanted to fake it and say she was, like, mentally ill, she could have did that while walking around the building, and no, then they would have kicked her out definitely, or they should have. They would have probably called the cops 100% more and more, which is what they should have did. I don't even know what I'm saying. But she should have if she wanted to play that part, she could have did that when she got arrested. I'm also curious about why she stayed in the car. Because this is also another part of the evidence. It's like, nobody believes your story. Because if somebody gives you a car, your belongings are in this car, you're going to look in the car before, you're going to look around the car. And their stuff was in there. The woman's phone was in there. Blood was in there. So that's how you know she's lying. Any sane person, if they see that in the car, they would go, to the police. Or I would hope. It's like, get out of here. This woman was lying. And I cannot believe she tried to make up a story about seeing that man with a blonde woman, trying to say they was kind of creep. Like, you're not trying to diminish this man's reputation after you killed him. That's insane. The stuff people do, y'all. This woman was lying all through here. She knew how to call a lawyer, though, didn't she? Toward the end of the whole video. But yeah, guilty. And I don't believe she's mentally, like, ill. The fact that she said she's 5 kids and married, girl, and then later on you say you're homeless. Okay, Anyways, maybe if that's true, maybe he did want her in the house. I don't know. I don't believe that. But yeah, she stabbed these people with a butcher's knife, mind you. Some sickos in this world. Yeah, I said I was gonna watch the whole thing, and we basically watched the whole thing. I wanted to show y'all this because these interrogations are interesting, and I want to continue them. It's like, look how much people lie. They lie like it ain't nothing. And she was quiet and talking less because she didn't want to slip up. She was trying her hardest to think about something. I know her stomach was in knots. They have to be. It's kind of funny too. It's like, dang, this cat is on my door. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert. Y'all be careful of people like this. You just, the security guard, why did they not call the cops? Why did the cops not arrest her? Trespassing, you get charged. Get her out of here. Fined or something. Oh my goodness. It could have been these people. They were 80 years old. Almost like they was retired, enjoying their retirement. Had friends, had family, kids. And it's just taken away like it was nothing. All because of a woman who did not know them, mind you. And no, don't matter if they did, she did not know them. She just did not care. She just wanted what they had, wanted their things. I do believe this was a random crime. So it's just stay safe out there, y'all. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.